Hey, it's Mike with Carbonize This. So we've got another set of items that we're going to do this evening. We're trying to do this later at night so we can show you guys what it looks like when we fire up the retort at night. It'll glow this nice red in the chimney. So we've got a wicker basket. It'll be interesting to see how the detail of this basket comes out. We also have this decoration. It's got some chips in it, so it's really trash. And it's got this little snowflake design, and it's gonna be interesting to see how this design comes out more when we carbonize it. It also has some lettering down here, and it has a rope with some wood beads on it. So it'll be interesting to see how all of these different items or parts of it carbonize. The last item we have is this little decoration that we found. The problem with this one is, though this outline right here is made out of wood, unfortunately, the rest of it is made out of MDF. Now, MDF has formaldehyde in it, and if we were to burn this MDF, it would off-gas a lot of that formaldehyde. Now, that being said, this is a phase 2 compliant MDF, so it has a lot less formaldehyde, but it's still something that we don't want to off-gas into the atmosphere. We do have a process that reburns the gases, but still we want to be careful on what we're releasing. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take this wood design off of here, and then that's what we'll carbonize. Now, if you look at this, I'm going to try to keep the parts of the pumpkin here that's raised. I'm going to try to keep that from breaking just by sliding this little putty knife in there. I think we're going to get it. All right. So there's a tiny bit of glue on the back, but that's not much. So we're going to toss this in the trash. Can't carbonize this, but we'll be able to carbonize this little sign right here. So we're going to load this up in the retort and then fire it up. So today, in addition to processing these items, in the lower half of the retort, we're actually going to process some biochar. It's a lot of sticks and logs that I had cut up previously. All right, so now I'm going to load the baskets and the snowflake sign, and then that little piece of wood off of that other decoration. So it'll be really interesting to see how much of this detail is maintained or is lost during this process. So we decided to wait until evening to do this because what we want to show is when we light this, the chimney on it turns like a glowing red. All right, that's nice and sealed. And then we'll put it in the other barrel. All right, up next is we're gonna add a lot of sticks around the outside here, and then we're gonna pile up a bunch of sticks and light a fire. And then this will burn for several hours, and then tomorrow morning we'll check it out. Okay, I know it's kind of dark, but we're gonna go ahead and get this lit so we can show you what it looks like at night with this chimney glowing. So I got some fat wood here that I'm gonna light, and we'll get this fire going right here in the middle, and then we'll stoke these flames and get this really burning well on top before we put the lid on. So once this gets going, we'll put the chimney on and we'll show you what it looks like. So it's burning really good right now. You can see how hot that chimney is and the flame coming out the top. So this will burn down a little bit more, and then we'll make sure that lid gets sealed against that barrel, put some blocks on it to hold it down. It'll burn like that for several hours, and then it'll cool down, and then we'll check it out in the morning. So it's the next day, and we're gonna see how these decorations carbonize. So I'm gonna take the lid off, and then you can come check it out. Okay, so I took the retort out of the barrel, and I'm gonna pop off the lid carefully and try to keep this ash from going down in there. All right, come check it out. Wow. so we carbonized these items. Let's see how each one responded. So first we'll start with the little, here, I don't know if I can get that with gloves on. It looks very fragile. So what's cool is it kept the detail on the writing and even the pumpkin. Of course, it shrunk a little bit and cracked. So we'll set that right here. And then this decoration, so it obviously curled it, and you can still make out the texture here. And that actually looks like it may not have carbonized completely. We'll see here in a minute when we break it off, and you can see a little bit of the lettering. And then the wood beads and the yarn made it through. All right, let me put this over here. And lastly, the basket. So it definitely carbonized. You can see it's very fragile. It's got some interesting colors on it, some bronze colors, and it is extremely fragile. So let me put, yeah, I can barely even pick this up. Let's see. All right, we'll move that over here. So we're going to look at these items a little bit more. So the basket obviously is very fragile. I mean, it's just going to crumble and tear. So it is carbonized. It's got those pretty bronze colors. All right, this sign, we'll see. I'm not sure these beads got carbonized completely. We'll see if we can break them. Nope. Nope. They're a little tougher. Oh, no, there we go, yeah. Yeah, those carbonized completely through. And then this sign, we'll see how easily it just crumbles. And then of course this item is a little bit thinner. It just flakes. So we carbonized these items and it maintained some of the detail on them. Obviously it warped them and changed the shape a little bit. And that's what's going to happen in some of these experiments, is we're going to see these different materials and see how they respond. They're all going to turn pretty brittle, but what will be interesting is to see how fragile they become. Okay, remember that we said we were going to make some biochar also, so I'm going to pull out a couple pieces of biochar and show you what it did to some sticks that we put in there. Well, I can tell from some of these, at least like this one, the end of it is really carbonized. I can feel how light it is, and it's very porous on the end, but this end is still wood, so it only carbonized about half of it. Okay, so you can see on this end it's very porous, and you can tell it's broken down a lot, and I can break the end of it off. So that's carbonized completely through. You can't see any raw wood at all. However, on this end, it's still wood. And I'll tap it on the table. It did not carbonize this stick. So that'll happen if we're not running long enough or hot enough. So these only got partially carbonized. So what we would do to complete this is run these sticks through one more time. So because some of these sticks did not carbonize completely, when we do our next experiment, we'll leave these in here, and that way they get carbonized all the way. At that point, we can crush them up and use them in our garden. And I'll have another video later that shows you how we use the biochar. So if you have any suggestions on what to carbonize next, comment below and use the hashtag Carbonize This. See you next time.